The Voice of Peace, a presentation of the different Islamic perspectives. The Voice of Peace in bringing harmony to all mankind. The Voice of Peace, an information and education program. This is Najeeb Muhammad Razul, and welcome to the Voice of Islam for Southeast Asia and the Pacific.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ashrafil mursalin. Sayyidina Muhammad Tayyibin at-Tahirin. Amma ba'd. Ya ayuhal ikhwa, assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome po once again sa ating palatuntunang The Islamic Perspective. We would be talking about the issue of the unity of the Muslim Ummah as a continuation of this series. Right now, tuunan po natin ng pansin kung ano ang kalagayan ng mga Muslim sa buong mundo. What is the score right now after 1,442 years? As a global community, the Muslim Ummah is blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Remember that more than 70% of the oil in the world is in our hands. Those countries who comprises the organization of the petroleum exporting countries, the OPEC, look at them. You can read one after the other. From Saudi Arabia to Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, the Emirates, Iraq, Iran, Syria, Egypt, Libya, and Indonesia and Malaysia, Brunei as well. Though they may be far from the Middle East, but since this is a Muslim country, they were blessed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with oil. And remember na ang oil ay isa sa pinaka-importante, mahalaga. One of the most important commodity in the world. Dahil halos lahat ng bansa sa mundo ay gumagamit niyan. China, for example, ang economy nito is oil-based. Even the United States of America at marami pang mga bansa. So, since the oil is in the hands of the Muslims, tayo na mga sumasampalataya ay dapat magpasalamat sa Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala because of that gift. And we have to make use of this commodity to advance the cause of Islam, to advance the message of the deen. Because this is our obligation. Remember that as an ummah, we have an obligation to the world. Islam, as the true religion, has to be preached. Dapat na umabot ang katuroan nito, ang mensahe nito sa lahat ng dako ng mundo. Lahat ng mga bansa, mga kapuluan, dapat maabot sila sa risalat ng Islam. And because Allah Ta'ala has given us all of these bounties, the oil for example, dapat yung mga Muslim na mga bansa na nagpo-produce nito, especially yung mga nasa Middle East like Saudi Arabia, like Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, the Emirates, Oman, Iran, Iraq, Syria, Jordan, Egypt, Libya. Ito yung mga malalaking mga Muslim na bansa na nagpo-produce ng oil. So paano ba ito? How? How do we have to go about it? Okay? Remember that we have the organization of the Islamic Conference. We also have the OPEC. Okay? This is the vehicle from where we could start working together, moving. Kasi hindi naman to bago eh. The OPEC and the OIC was there more than 30 years ago. Okay? Matagal na po yan. Hindi po yan bago. So, dapat ang gawin lang ng mga sumasampalataya, what the Muslims could do is to use this commodity to save humanity. Remember po, the Muslims has an obligation to the rest of humanity. Our duty and obligation is to spread the good news of salvation, to advance the cause of Islam, to save mankind, to warn them about the punishment in hell, and to give them the good news and glad tidings of the forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and all the blessings that is waiting for the believers in Jannah. That is our duty. That is our obligation. Muslims should focus themselves on the spiritual realm, in the spiritual aspect, not in the hayati dunya. The life we have in this world is nothing. This is temporary. This is transitory. We don't live long here. Even if we gain the whole world, we will have all the wealth in the world, and we will die tonight. What's the use of that? Di natin madadala sa mga kubur natin yung wealth na mapapasa kamay natin. We should not lose focus. Our duty, our obligation is clear. So therefore, I'm calling the Muslim world, our Muslim youth, the young people of Saudi Arabia, our young people in Kuwait, in Bahrain, in Qatar, in the Emirates, in Oman, in Yemen, our young people in Iran, in Turkey, in Syria, in Iraq, in Jordan, in Lebanon, in Egypt, in Libya, in Tunisia, in Morocco, in Mali, in Mauritania, in Chad, in Algeria, in Nigeria, in Somalia, in Indonesia, in Malaysia, from where we come from, in Brunei, and of course in this country. Let us work hand in hand. Ya ayuha shabab, oh young people, come together. This is the millennium for Islam, the century for Islam. Today, Islam is the fastest growing religion in the world. Right? We have seen it all over. Why don't we use our resources, our talents? Let us be united and work together for the cause of the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We can do that. Right? Now we're in this platform, using the media to advance the cause of Islam. I am urging our young people to be united and work together. This is just a suggestion. You see, we have Muslim countries who are technologically advanced. We have, for example, Turkey, very advanced country. We have Iran, very advanced. Saudi Arabia, advanced. And countries who are actually well off. The Gulf states, for example, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar, Emirates, Oman, well off countries. Okay, let us support and work together for this cause. Okay, we can launch up our own communication satellite. Who are the Muslim countries who has the technology? Okay, we can bring our communication satellite. We're now also in the threshold of manufacturing rockets to bring communication equipment in orbit. We can do that, right? So Turkey has to come together with Iran, with Indonesia, with the rich and powerful ones in the Gulf, come up with a project. Okay, if we have communication satellite in Africa, spread in the continent and also in the Middle East, in the Gulf country, in Central Asia, in South Asia, Southeast Asia, in the ASEAN region, we would be able to spread the message of Islam through the electronic means, using the media of today. You know, brothers and sisters, my children, technology of today was used to malign and bully the 2 billion Muslims in the world. We will make use of the same technology in advancing the cause of Islam. May Allah Ta'ala grant us the opportunity to do so. May Allah Ta'ala unite our hearts together so that we would be able to work together for the same cause. May Allah Ta'ala guide us always to the right path and admit us all in the gardens of eternity. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And I would expect you in the next episode of our lecture series, The Islamic Perspective. Thank you so much. Maraming salamat po. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.